Matt, your thoughts on tonight's game?
More minutes in the bank. It was quite a good game of football. I said to them at half time it was an almost 45 minutes. We played some really good football in that first period without really penetrating and working their goalkeeper. But the patterns we've been working on were clearly on show, and the lads have just stepped up their physicality probably to an extra week in their legs. So I was pleased. Most of them got through between 60 and 70 minutes, and then we probably ended the game with a really young team. In terms of, it's a certain standard of football, but it's a young team to finish the game, and they had to see the game out. So it's a good evening. Hopefully we've come through with no serious injuries, a few tight areas, but that's to be expected in pre-season. Like I say, it was almost an excellent performance in that first half, but I was pleased overall.
Yeah. One of your criticisms down at Truro was you didn't tidy up and look after the ball as well as you could, but that out there today was evident.
Yeah, it was a slightly better surface to play on, and that's testament to the staff here at Tiverton. Slightly easier surface to play on, probably a bit more space on the pitch, and we did get in some good areas. I still want more in terms of end product, but that final ball or a bit of last-ditch defending or a bit of delivery or finishing to actually finish off the attack just wasn't quite there in that first period. It wasn't for the want of trying, and we got some good players out on that pitch. So look, Randell showed that bit of a spark, being able to beat a player in a 1v1 situation. He showed it a couple of times in the first half and then showed it for the goal, and Ben Seymour was in the right place, which he's going to be his trademark in terms of his career. So look, another clean sheet, another something to build on in terms of that, and like I say, that the last 15 minutes we probably had to deal with a bit of physicality which some of those young boys aren't quite used to.
And it was the first chance to get a look at Robbie as well, wasn't it? And he had a good game.
Yeah, look, he's a big, strong boy. I felt him and Aaron Martin were solid as a partnership. There's certainly some size there and some physicality. Robbie's come in to do a certain job, and look, he might not be the prettiest on the eye at times, but he's going to be a good defender. And we'll keep working with him. Look, it's important he got 45 minutes on the back of only joining us towards the end of last week, and we'll build his minutes as we go through pre-season. We'll be working with him on a daily basis to sharpen up his game and tidy his game up, but I was pleased with his start. Craig Woodman's first game back as well, and he showed his class. He's such a good asset to have as a manager, to have someone as experienced as Woody on the pitch. He just guides the younger players through the game, and he's a good voice and a positive influence throughout. So players like that I was really pleased with tonight.
It's on to Bath now on Friday. I'm thinking the only player not to feature yet in pre-season is Nicky Josie. Is he someone that you might be looking towards that Bath game to feature?
Yeah, we've got to see how he gets through the next couple of days, but that's the plan. Hopefully Lee Holmes will be available on the back of a slight strain as well. They're all due minutes, and they're all pretty much ready. Like I say, Robbie was due some minutes tonight, and Craig Woodman. Nicky will be hopefully on Friday, and then like you say, then people have had a look at everyone. Everyone can sort of settle down a little bit and talk sensibly about who's yet to come into the group. We're all here and ready to go in terms of training and game time. We've got another 3 games next week, one behind closed doors, and obviously the big one in terms of Swansea on the Saturday, where our home fans will get to see us on the park for the first time in a couple of seasons. So that's certainly one to look forward to. But look, we're doing so much work on a daily basis. I'm not looking too much into the games at the moment. The closer we get to the season, more emphasis will come on those games.